Hello again, Bill Jones, recapturefederalism.com. Recapturefederalism.com on the net. As I begin my presentations, I, William R. Jones, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, so help me God. I first took that oath in July 1965 when I joined the United States Navy. The enemy then was communism, as the enemy is now communism. And from the evilness, the Prince of Darkness, Engels and Marx, the atheist, anti-religion. Page 26 of the Communist Manifesto. There are besides eternal truths such as freedom, justice, etc. They are common to all states of society, but here highlighted. But communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality instead of constituting them on a new basis. It therefore acts in contradiction to all past historical experience. Again, but communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality. Communists are immoral animals, evil, immoral animals. They abolish all religion. All religion. They don't have religion, and they wish to make it disappear from society. Abolishes eternal truth, and these eternal truths, what are they? Freedom, justice, liberty, religious freedom. And from page 34, the Communist Manifesto. Finally, they labor everywhere for the union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Again, let me read that. Union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Then the next paragraph. The communists disdain to conceal their views and aims. They openly declare their ends can be attained only by the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions, that the ruling classes tremble at the communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their change. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries unite. And in America they united. May 4th, 1886, started the insurrection. Dynamite bomb killed 7 Chicago police officers, Haymarket Square. Yeah, forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. The ruling classes tremble. The Democratic Party is a terrorist party, along with the Republican Party, the Republican establishment. We all see their true colors now, don't we? Oh, we see all their true colors. Up on your screen now is the first page of one of 91 pages I sent to these 7 individuals, January 25th, 2016. Notice of treason, 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, treason, sedition, and subversion. Notice of treason against the United States and all 50 states. 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, Section 2382, which comes under the title Misprision of Treason. Then I go down to the names, the 7 people. All of these 7 people, by the way, have been violating Article 6 of the Constitution of the United States. All public officers in the United States are violating Article 6. What, Bill? What are you saying? Yeah, they're all violating their oath of office. Article 6 states, the senators and representatives before mentioned and the members of the several state legislatures and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution. Semicolon. That's part of the religion clause. It goes on to no test be held for office. But just what I read comes down to a semicolon. One idea. All the senators, all the representatives before mentioned, and the members of the state legislatures, and all the executive and all the judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Every member that I mentioned, every officer, is violating their oath. They're violating Article 3, Section 3, treason. Treason. That's 2381, by the way, Section 2381. And they shall suffer death. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is. They shall suffer death. Oh, when we get to the last name, we get number 7, Lucky 7. Lucky 7. Or Unlucky 7, however you want to look at it. Leo Schmitz, Director of Illinois State Police. Illinois State Police. Illinois State Police. You know, I say this, I've set the groundwork. January 25th, 2016, I sent notice of treason to these 7 people. I haven't heard from them. Telling me to go to hell. We the people go to hell. That's what they're telling me. Because I'm doing it for myself and for my grandkids who are enslaved. And we the people, who I fought for. Still fighting for. Taking that oath that I took. Leo Schmitz. I did it because the Department of Internal Investigation, DII, of the Illinois State Police handles, just as the FBI handles political and corruption at the federal level, the DII at the state level handles political corruption also, or corruption, public corruption, not political, public corruption, which includes political corruption, but public corruption. And they would handle treason. People aren't following the law. People aren't following the law. For instance, Cook County, Illinois, voting, sanctuary city, sanctuary county, one of the only ones, counties, United States. That violates the state constitution. There are state laws, official misconduct. Now, I haven't heard of anybody ever being filed under official misconduct. And it's official misconduct. They're violating the state constitution. Same-sex marriage violates the state constitution. The Democratic Party should be all filed against it. Overthrow the government. Overthrow the government by same-sex marriage. Lust, one of the 7 deadly sins, I might add, sodomy, authorizing sodomy, commanding the citizens, Christians of the state of Illinois, to commit crimes. commit sins, crimes against God. Didn't hear from Mr. Schmitz. Didn't hear from him when I filed a complaint with the DII on September 3rd. Nothing. And you know what you need to do? And this is what I'm going to do. When I go vote, I'm going to ask for a police officer. A watcher, a court watcher, a voting watcher. Then they got them, by parties, of course. By parties. Voter fraud. And I'm going to file, exercise my constitutional rights and state constitution rights of filing a petition against my government for grievance. I think everyone ought to do it. When you vote for Trump and don't vote for Hillary, call the state police, call the police, state police, county sheriffs, local police. File a complaint. And they'll be happy to do it because they're being targeted under the guidelines of the Communist Party 1921, Article 8, which is a combination of legal and illegal work. They are being targeted. That's why you have assassinations of police officers, and that's why you have insurrection since 1886 in Chicago, Haymarket Square, 7 Chicago police officers killed. And Mr. Schmitz, you think he's a state, number one state, head of the director of the state police. He'd be protecting all his state police troopers and all the state Illinois police officers who are being targeted. Insurrection against them, rioting. Black Lives Matter is a communist organization. They're soldiers. The leaders of them are communist community organizer. The President of the United States is a communist community organizer, as is Hillary. And we'll get more into that too later on. We'll do some other presentations regarding that. But when you vote, file a petition. Criminal complaint is a petition. A criminal complaint. Criminal complaint. And I don't care what state you are. Every state's got treason laws or in their constitution. Mostly in the constitutions. Mostly in the constitutions. Treason, and that's what it is. Remember, get a copy, page Communist Manifesto, page 34. And it's religious persecution, page 26. Seditious conspiracy. 18 U.S.C. Chapter 115, 2384, Section Seditious Conspiracy. If two or more persons in any state or territory or any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or to destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority thereof, or by force prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the United States contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. Oh, we're going to need some jails. We're going to need some jails. Oh, we've got the Democratic Party. We've got the party press. We've got Wall Street. We've got the big bankers. We got the lobbyists. Oh, they're all conspiring. They're all conspiring. The two political parties. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And what laws are they? What? The Constitution. Article 3, Section 3, treason law. That's what this is. Codification of that constitutional clause. Yes, yes, treason shall suffer death. Let's build the gallows now. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. The sinking sand of communism, progressivism, socialism. Replacing Judaism, Christianity, God, one true God. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. And how's that commie? How's that commie change and hope and change? How's that good? I think I'll stick with on Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand.